Okay. So in this chapter, you definitely want to make sure, if you're going the deep dive route, you want to make sure you're filled up on great spirit elixirs because you're going to burn at least 4. So there's one right here. Grab that if you need it. That other chest is the map, I'm pretty sure, so you don't need that. We're gonna jump down here to go get this chest for one of the key items. And then to save a little bit of time, we're gonna head back up here to roll jump across the platform instead of swimming. And ideally you land like that right on the edge to jump in. So I'm not gonna show off, or I'm not gonna do the oxygen strat because that's really slow. So I'm gonna show the deep dive strat. So you shouldn't need to come up for air until you grab this, I think it's called the Owl's Eye. Yeah. So we'll just come up, grab air, turn around, immediately dive back, and then we'll input the combo. And then, excuse me, then you should be able to dive all the way across. If you get hit by the lasers, it's not that bad. And you might lose just a little bit of HP with running out of oxygen, but in the end you can make it back with an Inazuma on the bugs later. It just saves you time from having to get one more thing of air. Yeah, so I lost almost nothing. And then we're gonna roll jump to go a little faster. This is one of the shorter dives, so this one I'm probably gonna need to burn an elixir. So we'll get real close to the entrance of this labyrinth, and then we'll go down. So if you're not comfortable, instead of going through the labyrinth first, you can follow to the right to the boat and go get the oxygen tank. And then you don't have to burn any great spirit elixirs. But the current route does the deep dive. So I didn't have the best swimming because I'm still not out and I had to heal. So a free thing you can do, since I'm missing a little bit of HP and I don't like that, you can Inazuma the bugs in here and hope they drop free HP. And then I'll grab this extra elixir over here since I had to use one. And sometimes they'll be nice and drop you an info. Oops. So you actually have to move a little bit to the left for the next one. And then we get to show off the lunar strat that I found for Doku, which is so nice because it's pretty safe once you figure it out. So I'll try to explain it because I don't think I've actually put out a video. I just showed a clip of it. So I'll save before Doku and I'll try to explain why I'm doing certain moves when I am. Because this isn't in JTB's video because it was found way after his video was done. So you can just keep diving all the way through. Another thing that's nice about the lunar on Doku is you don't have to change anything. You keep the lunar, you keep the fire wheels. It doesn't matter what shuriken. You only change Unizuma if you want HP. So we're gonna try to get all the way to the edge over here for save as much air as we can. And then we start the deep dive. So try not to brush on the walls or anything. It's gonna cost you at least 4 elixirs. So make sure you've been using the Life of the Thousand Gods to extend your bar and that you have at least 4 elixirs in your inventory. So this chapter is nice in that it gives you a whole bunch, and then the chapter before gives you a couple free ones as well. And then you have the opportunity to shop if you didn't have any more or enough. So I'll definitely say don't be greedy because Talisman won't save you. If you haven't saved in your whole run, your run's dead if you die. I was being a little greedy. There we go. So I'm gonna save because I'm not gonna explain the Dragon Sword way because I can show Frenchie's run of it. He was okay with that, so I'll show the lunar one and then we'll move on. So the combo we're gonna do here is forward Y, Y, and then if he does anything that I don't like, I'm not gonna land right away, and I can delay my landing by pushing X after the second Y, and then I can throw a shuriken, and then I can push Y for at least another couple seconds in the air. So I really should be able to dodge just about everything while I'm in the air. Ideally, you do forward Y, Y, land, and repeat because the recovery is really low. The only time I'll extend it is if I see him charging up one of his attacks or he's getting ready to do one of those barrage attacks that are unblockable. So he's blocking, which I don't like. A lot. Yep, and then I fire wheeled through it. There we go. That was pretty good, except for the beginning where he kept blocking me. I don't think I got hit. So when I saw him doing getting ready to do the barrage, I pretty much negated the whole thing by staying in the air until I landed and I cast fire wheels and I iframed through it and I started the next series of combos. Yeah, so the cool thing about that, whatever, is you can just practice it. You don't need an enemy, you know, you can just practice it on the ground, so I'll show you. I'll say it here too, the only time you want to do forward Y, I'll just show it. So the only time you want to end your combo with Y down is when you have to extend it like that with Doku and you want to stay in the air doing this. Right, that's how you would stay in the air the longest, is that whole string of forward Y, Y, whoops, one too many. Yeah, so you do forward Y, I'm doing it too slow now. Y, X, yeah, and then Y again. You only want to do that whole combo is for Doku and Jotunfrau, because Jotunfrau can pretty much eat your whole health bar. So that's something to think about. So you can just sit on the ground and just practice this combo, and then just understand that you have the option to shuriken and then Y down. The only time I recommend you ever do Y down over and over again is Smoggin, because you're already gonna land in the lava. You might as well get an extra hit or so. It doesn't matter about recovery frames like that, because the attacks he's gonna do when you're in the lava with him is the fireball and the wing attack. So you're not really gaining anything by staying in the air a long time.